Welcome to 2026. I was going to try to make this video super corny. I did want to come here today and talk about the following year they just passed and what's this year going to hold for me in 2026. Y'all, videos ain't going nowhere. I did come here to say that. Now, I will say this. There will be longer form videos on a second channel. I'm not necessarily going to turn this one into a shorts channel because I do still want to put reviews and stuff up here. But I would like my other channel, which would be, I'm going to put it right here, is Rook's Cranny. Kind of play on Nook's Cranny from Animal Crossing. I don't play that game anymore. I lost my island, whatever. It's not important. This year is going to be a year of growth for me. As you all know, I did speak about this a couple times. January 12th, 2025, my brother was killed. So it threw off my entire year. Straight up. 2024 going in, I was like, I'm going to read the entire Bible. I'm going to get closer to God. I'm going to be closer to my family. And then this happens, and I genuinely I stopped reading my Bible every day, sometimes for months. And I just, I personally saw myself regress quite a bit with that loss, which is very reasonable. And it didn't get too crazy, which thank God it didn't. Now, a lot of you all know I did want to get my certification for cybersecurity. I am going to be taking a CCNA class that I paid for 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. I bought this class for $45 because I wasn't spending $100. I waited until it went on sale. Bought it for $45, got maybe a third or a quarter of the way through. Completely dropped it. I'm finishing that this year. I don't do New Year's resolutions. A goal that I have for myself this year, I have two. Well, we'll throw a third one in there. Number 3, we're going to start from the bottom and go from importance up. They're all important. Number 3, I am going to finish this class. I'm going to finish this class. I'm going to take the test and I'm going to get my certification this year. I'm going to be focused on that. Hard focus on that. Secondly, I'm going to be more financially responsible this year than I was last year. I did a okay job compared to the past, but I know I can do better, so I'm gonna do that. Lastly, I'm gonna read the entire Bible. I'm gonna study it like I should. I'm not just gonna read it like it's a book. I'm gonna actually study it. The same way I'm going to be studying for my CCNA class, and the same way I'm going to be studying the money that I bring in and what money goes out of my house. Those are my 3 biggest things, big goals for the year. All 3 of these journeys will be posted on that page. And going forward, just like normal, I'll post stuff when I'm at the farm. I'll post stuff when I'm playing the game. Or if there's a review that I want to put out, I'll try my best to make them good, y'all. Y'all know I love freestyling reviews. So I'm going to be doing that. But I also would like to have videos have a lot more production value in them. So if I do have any money extra left over, I might go ahead and buy my license for DaVinci Resolve because it'll help me. It'll help me a lot being able to use every aspect of that before they turn this junk into a subscription-based thing, which they said they never will. And they said they're going to drop a subscription-based version of it, and the price hasn't gone up on anything. So I will be doing that. Now, we talk about wants. I would like to buy the Steam Deck this year. I would like to buy the OLED. If I don't get the OLED, it's going to be a Switch too. And if I don't get the OLED, I'll probably get a ROG Ally, one of the newer ones. Maybe I'll find somebody's ROG Ally X, the black one. I'll look for them. I know the batteries suck on them, but if I'm playing on my couch, I'm not gonna be sitting there for 4 hours playing, unless I get a Steam Deck OLED. Then I will. there's a lot of stuff I need to work on this year. I would like to make a lot of headway on our car, paying it off, and I would like to be doing more, man. Like I have connects with a lot of a couple of YouTubers that are pretty big. I don't want to ask favors. I just want to play the game with them. So I might ask. Another goal I have for myself is to finish the demo that I was going to put out for my voice acting. My wife has been telling me, you need to do voice acting. You need to do voice acting. You need to do voice acting. I know I have a decent voice. I do. The issue is I can be super confident when I'm joking, and it makes me like not take it serious in the end. But Strafe, I don't know if y'all played that game on PC, is a movement shooter, a speed shooter. They said we're looking for voice actors. We're working on something else. And I was like, I'm not going to lie. I don't have a resume for voice acting, but I absolutely would love to do anything with this game. Y'all, I suck at that game, by the way. I played it on controller. I'm going to play on mouse and keyboard. And it's going to be hard either way because I'm still not the best mouse and keyboard player. Anyways, if I'm able to voice act in this game, in their new DLC, or if in a different game that they had, that is going to be so cool to me. Like, I might even do it free. I don't know if they, will force me to be charged or anything, but to get my foot in the door, I will do it for free. I'm really looking forward to a lot of stuff this year. This year will be the first year without my brother. Being in my life for an entire year. This will be my first year total of him not being around for a birthday, because he wasn't here for her last birthday. He wasn't here for my wife's birthday. He wasn't here for my daughter's birthday, all in June. And this going up is going to be my life going forward. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes of this year. I've been reaching out to a lot of my family, been trying to connect a lot of us, man, because, you can get impatient. You can have no grace for people. I love my family quite a bit. Like, they're very important to me. And in the past, I didn't have an issue with just disappearing. But I'm working on that now because I have a daughter and I would like her to know my family. But at the same time, I want to cultivate something to where there is, when I'm not involved, I want them to interact. And this isn't something that just happens all the time. It's very small, but I don't want it in our family at all. I want everybody to love each other, and if they have an issue with each other, be able to talk it out without it turning into something it's not. This year, me and my wife, we already got some goals set up. Our relationship with Christ, it needs to be rebuilt. This year's been rocky for us. It's been rocky for a lot of people in and out of our family, in and out of our fellowship. We've had a lot of loss this year, y'all. And it's not that we're losing faith or anything like that. That's not the case. It's just when times are hard, we stop relying on God. We tend to like, oh Lord, thank you for waking us up this morning, or whatever. But again, as I said before, we have a daughter, and I would like my daughter to see our relationship flourish with, God, because he didn't have to send Christ down for us, bro. He didn't have to do that, but he did because he loved us. He wanted to give us mercy. He didn't want to, force us into anything like it was in the beginning. And I say all this to say, y'all, I can't, y'all know I'm Christian. Like, I talk about it all the time. It's very much in my life, but it's just going to be more ingrained in the things that I do. There are certain things I did not get Hogwarts Legacy for free when Epic Games gave it out, because I grew up on Harry Potter. But when I found out that, J.K. Rowling, she considered herself a witch. I didn't understand that as a kid. I'm just watching these movies and reading the books. But then when you get older, you start seeing certain stuff and recognizing like this is a little bit deeper than what it is. And to cherry on top, I got my wife Harry Potter little mini figure, the ones when they used to put them in the little baggies. They're basically Funko Pops. I gave that to her. She opened it. she was like, "Oh, this is so cool," because she's always loved Harry Potter. She's never seen the movies and stuff, which is kind of funny. But when I gave her that, literally that night and that week going forward, her mom both had nightmares. Stuff was falling down in the house. Doors were slamming. The dog started having mental health issues. Like he started to attack me when I went over. All types of craziness. And I, ever since then, have never rocked anything like Harry Potter. And there's a lot of stuff that I used to like that's very demonic. I'm not with it anymore. So if I play a game and I can't kill a demon, I'm not playing it. Straight up. I'm just not gonna play it. And y'all can say whatever. I know they're gonna be Christian on her. You shouldn't be playing video games anyways. We all have different things that we're convicted by. And that's why I'm even saying this, y'all. I've seen and played and done a lot of things that the normal Christian has not even done. But we all need to understand that God is literally not. He's not gonna kill me for having a hobby. Especially if the hobby is not detrimental to my faith. Thank God that I'm even here, because I grew up on video games. It saved me before God did. And I would never put a video game above God. Never. So don't worry about that. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all, I really do thank y'all for this year, man. There was a lot of growth. I started this year with like 16 to like 18,000 views. And I'm pretty sure, I'm going to put it right here as well, I'm at like 80 something thousand views for the entire year. And that's crazy to me. Doing that from getting, from when my daughter was born to last month, like that is crazy. It's not important to me, but to see people even like watching my stuff, when in 2017, I quit YouTube like how many times between 2017 to 2020? So many times, because I wasn't getting the views that I like. But now that I'm doing it for fun, I'm getting a lot more opportunities and stuff. And I talk about this all the time. But I want to say thank y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, it wasn't for the people on TikTok, I wouldn't get half of the free games I get from Keymail Era or Press Engine or things of that nature. I wouldn't be comfortable, with where I am. I'm grateful for the 186 subscribers I got. It'll probably be 185 again, but seeing that after all those years of stressing, wanting to be the best, I'm just grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm truly grateful for everything. Like it's awesome. Like my family watches my stuff. I that's cool to me. You know what I'm saying? But other people watching it, I'm talking with a lot of different people. I've had long form videos get a lot of views, a lot of conversation going on it about something that I care about. So it's sick. Like I enjoy this. But again, thank y'all for last year. Here's to a new year. And I hope y'all I'll put I think I said before, I will put my new channel here, and I'll put it in the link in the description below as well. But again, y'all, thank y'all for this year. I truly appreciate everything. That's pretty much all I got to say. Y'all take it easy. I hope you had a great new year. I hope you had a great Christmas. And God bless you guys, man. Hopefully I'll play a couple games with some of y'all in the future. I'm just a regular dude, y'all. I'm not big. Even if I do get big, I'm not weird, bro. I'll still like talk to people. I don't see whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm around. If anybody needs a friend, I need friends. But again, thank y'all. I'm looking forward to the year. Peace.